Good morning. Today's topic is cyclic coordinates. So this is the third chapter. This is the third lecture of your first unit, and the topic is cyclic coordinates. Okay, so cyclic coordinates. You already know what are coordinates. तो coordinates क्या होते हैं? Coordinates are the quantities, they are the variables that are used to fully determine the system. So cyclic coordinates are those coordinates in the Lagrangian whose partial derivative becomes zero. मतलब अगर del L upon del Qi is equals to zero, then all such coordinates are called as cyclic coordinates. Okay, so the coordinates or variables which does not appear in a Lagrangian, its definition is the coordinates or variables that do not appear in the Lagrangian L are called the cyclic coordinates. Okay, so this means our Lagrangian L is defined by L is the function of L of Qi, comma Q dot I, comma T. Suppose this is our Lagrangian, and any coordinate Qi where del L upon del Qi is equals to 0, then all such coordinates whose partial derivatives are 0 are termed as cyclic coordinates. That means these coordinates won't take part in our system. Okay, then next definition is what are generalized momentum. ठीक है, generalized momentum. So जनरलाइज्ड मोमेंटम जो होता है वो इसी del L अपॉन del Qi के ऊपर ही डिफाइंड होता है. ओके, सो दैट मीन्स व्हेन यू से एनी टर्म, द टर्म del L upon del Qi, suppose it is equals to 0, that means it does not take part in your coordinate system, it does not take part in your system, in your momentum. So the term del L upon del Qi equals to 0 is called as the generalized momentum. ये equal to 0, this will be called the generalized momentum if del L upon del Qi is equals to Pi. So del L upon del Qi, if del L upon del Q dot I is equals to Pi, that means this cyclic coordinate, it is defined over only Qi, and generalized momentum, it is defined over Q dot I. So when you write del L upon del Q dot I is equals to Pi, then such a coordinate will become the generalized momentum of your system. Then when we are studying these two topics, and on these two topics we have a theorem. So the theorem is on general conservation theorem या conservation theorem. You are naming it general conservation theorem. This theorem is named as general conservation theorem. Okay, so the statement is the generalized momentum or the conjugate momentum to cyclic momentum is conserved. Now as I have said कि जो साइक्लिक कोऑर्डिनेट्स होते हैं वो क्यू आई के लिए डिफाइंड होते हैं, और जो जनरलाइज मोमेंटम होते हैं वो क्यू डॉट आई के लिए डिफाइंड होते हैं. लेकिन हमको जनरलाइज मोमेंटम डिफाइन करने के लिए भी del L अपॉन del Qi की वैल्यू 0 आना ज़रूरी है. तो इसीलिए जनरलाइज मोमेंटम को हम कॉन्जुगेट मोमेंटम भी कहते हैं. या हम इसे कॉन्जुगेट मोमेंटम ऑफ साइक्लिक मोमेंटम, क्योंकि अगर साइक्लिक मोमेंटम या साइक्लिक कोऑर्डिनेट एग्जिस्ट नहीं होगा तो फिर जनरलाइज मोमेंटम भी एग्जिस्ट नहीं होगा. सो दे बोथ गो हैंड इन हैंड. सो दिस इज द स्टेटमेंट. नाउ we'll write the proof. Okay, so the proof is, suppose the cyclic coordinates qi, we are given that qi is the cyclic coordinate. qi is the cyclic coordinate. Now what you have to show that generalized momentum pi, because generalized momentum it is denoted by pi, we have to show that generalized momentum pi is conserved. conserved का meaning होता है it is saved या it is a constant. So generalized momentum is conserved. Okay, this means that you have to show that pi is a constant function, yeah, it is a constant number. Now what you are given, as qi is cyclic, this will imply del L upon del qi should be equal to 0, because this is your definition of cyclic coordinate. So क्योंकि qi cyclic है, then you can say that del L upon del qi is equals to 0. Now use the Lagrangian theorem. By Lagrangian theorem, what you write, d upon dt del L upon del qi minus del L upon del qi equals to 0. This is the Lagrangian. So now you are given del L upon del qi is 0. So directly d upon dt. So therefore d upon dt del L upon del qi minus 0 equals to 0. This means now derivative del L upon del qi is 0. Derivative will be equated to 0. It will be removed. Therefore you will say that del L upon del q dot I is equals to 0. So del L upon del q dot I, if you take the derivative, this will imply that pi, क्योंकि del L upon del qi क्या होता है, is a constant. Therefore this is a constant and hence the theorem.